Most of us know George Washington's biggest chapters, but as Michael Yoshida shows us, the man who helped found a nation was also an inventor, innovator, and lifelong student of his own mistakes.
War hero, founding father, and revolutionary farmer.
He wanted Mount Vernon to be a model for a new American agriculture.
Turns out America's first president had a lot more going on beneath the surface.
He's one of the first scientific farmers in America, adopting practices that no one else was doing in North America at the time, such as crop rotation, adding additives to soil. Washington invented several new types of plows.
With no formal education, practical experiences shaped George Washington's life and leadership.
He's raised by a single mother. He has to educate himself, essentially, and really be an ambitious striver to get any opportunity given to him.
A farmer, surveyor, fort builder, inventor, and future president who learned through early failures.
Just like all of us, he was very much a fallible person. And as a young man, he had been arrogant about his abilities.
In the French and Indian War, he has no experience leading men in battle. He's 21 years old. The only army he's ever going to lose in his lifetime is in his first major engagement when he has to surrender at Fort Necessity. And it's not, it's a critical moment because his decisions caused the death of other people.
From a young officer to leading the Continental Congress and Army and eventually an entire nation, Washington's losses and mistakes were his greatest lessons.
He is that kind of person that is constantly trying to improve the things that he's done.
He knew what he didn't know. So he surrounded himself with people who knew more, who had experienced different things. He sought out their advice and he listened to it.
A complicated figure with often contradictory views on race, Native Americans, and slavery that evolved over time.
Through the course of his lifetime, he comes to believe the system is immoral. By the end of his life, create a process where the people that he owns could be emancipated. He was trying to show the country that slavery was not the future of the nation.
Washington's legacy, not one of perfection, but instead of a flawed, self-made, constantly curious man who helped shape a nation by putting service, restraint, and responsibility above himself.
He innovated all the time, and I think that spirit of reform, of trying to make the nation just a little bit more perfect for the generation that followed, is actually the true founding legacy, and is one that requires each generation to pick up the mantle and carry it forward to leave their successors with a slightly more perfect union.
In Mount Vernon, Virginia, I'm Michael Yoshida.